I did a couple presentations about a year and a half, 2 years ago about duplex projects down in South Coast. You understand the construction costs gone up significantly over the last 2 years by 30-50%. So we're actually gonna head into a bit of a premium market because these are the market where people are willing to pay for big bucks on a nicer finished house. Your slab, your frame, your roof is never gonna change for any type of house. It's only the finishing unit changes, right? It's just kind of become a bit prohibitive to do anything if you can't sell it at a good price. Yeah, so we just found in a premium range market, it actually works better than an affordable range market. Any development people does, they look at high level numbers. They go, oh, you bought property 5 years ago, you built it, and you made some good bucks. But a lot of them was just the market did the heavy lifting because you land banking on it for 5 years. People doesn't realize that how much interest you have to fork out when RBA's rate is 4.5%. By the time you put that into consideration, that's just like average daytime job and it's a 5 years effort. If you look at the yearly returns, it's actually not that great. And people are fighting over for sites. It's competitive. It's competitive anywhere. What can you do? At the moment, we got a property on the market for sale. It's a duplex. We finished off really nicely. It's only been on the market for 2 weekend inspections. We do have a lot of turnout. Only a handful of serious buyers. All the rest are just sticking their heads in there, having a look because they live down the road. That's paid off. They want to do something very similar. People are going to do that anyway. We borrow ideas from other people as well.
Yeah, of course.
I started off just trying to do development myself, and slowly I got a couple of business partners with me. So that's been around close to 10 years. You're seeing too much sites coming to your desk and all your business partners or myself are fully invested into a deal and there's nowhere near completion yet. So we thought, well, good deals, why don't I just pass it on to someone else with an agent commission. So either it's their first purchase, they don't know where to start, or they might have bought something, they don't know how to get a deal approval through, or don't know how to do the market research, find out what's the acceptable finish and configuration of the duplex. I do a lot of front end to help people to purchase block land. Also, I focus myself on the project delivery as well. After they bought the house, then I can help them put through a bit of budget in place to see how much they need to spend based on the market research of how big the duplex needs to be. 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, maybe a secondary living upstairs, or maybe they need to spend big bucks on landscaping, whatever that is. And then managing through that scope of work, which I don't really see anybody else is doing. That's a full list of inclusion and expectation I developed over time to, one, help the clients to understand what they are building. Because anything you walk into a house that you can touch and feel are all listed on there. And they also help the builder to understand what the client's expectations are when they're quoting for the job. So I'm trying to act as a bridge between the clients who is signing the contract and the builder who is delivering on the project. Smooth over that transition, facilitating signing off the construction contract. Well, first of all, getting through the tender, negotiating with the builder, taking things off that list and putting things back onto the list, taking advice from the builder, and then going through that whole construction progress as well to see through that if people really doesn't have time or doesn't have the mental capacity to deal with the builder. I'm actually in service industry now. Buyers agents, you could be targeting homeowners, you could be targeting sophisticated homeowners who wanted to buy and then anticipating property value go up, which is what, as a buyer's agent, what you could deliver for them, because they might be first home buyer, second home buyer, or investors without any experience or had some bad taste in their mouth over time with local agents. There might be people who wanted to buy, just wanted to be leaving one, sell the other one. What you end up is having a duplex without having to pay for it. Yes, 50% reduction on the land size, but then you live in a brand new house suited to your personal lifestyle and requirement without having to pay that building cost. Because the other side who bought their duplex paid for the building cost. They just paid for the land, so they're living there for free. being a just standard buyer's agent for people who really just want to buy a home to live in, I think there's a lot of people already out there doing that. And there's a lot more doing that standard investor style buyer's agency as well, purely focused on rental yield. I was looking at it in Sydney when I just got started, but it's just getting too expensive. I was just on a standard corporate job doing 9 to 5. There's nothing I could afford doing a project in Sydney. Once you bought it, you'd be exhausted. So I have to go out of Sydney. There were a lot of skepticism from family, friends, or whatnot. You know, people in Sydney, especially the Asian background, they don't go out of Sydney to invest. I wouldn't say I'm borderless. What I think is I just want to leverage my existing experience to be a buyer's agency where if people really want to say, I know you don't service that location, but can you start doing some research and find a property for me? Yeah, sure, I can do that. But that's only an ad hoc thing, right? It's really just where the client drive you. If they say, I only want to development sites in, then that's what I'm looking at. But same thing with a bit of development lens in it to help people out.